Hi everyone, this is Sandy Reese with Stampin' Crew.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thanks for joining me today. We have a great video. Now I'm going to give you a warning disclaimer before we get started. Normally I try to use one stamp set or one bundle, maybe the Stylish Shapes dies if we need them. But today I've used a lot of products, okay? You know, you always say, how much did this card cost me to make? Well, you know, it's all it's all perspective. So I am usually using this square Stylish Shape dies, but I have literally used this stamp set hundreds and hundreds of times, or this die set. So, you know, I can say it cost me 6 cents to use that die set. So what we're making is a summer card. We are using the Beach Day bundle. I bought this because I just thought it was so fun. I love the little kind of lifeguard shack. We're not using this today, the guide shack, but or the lifeguard shack. But I had used this last month in classes, and I had bought it because I loved it, and I was worried it was going to not be continued in the new catalog, but it is. Everything we're going to use today, except the embossing folder, is all carrying over into the new catalog. Now, it will not be bundled, so you don't save the 10% with a bundle, but it will still be in there. All right, so I'm also using the Wanted to Say dies for my sentiment on the front. I've already cut that, so I'll show that to you, and that's being carried over. Okay, let's get going. We're gonna do some techniques. We're gonna do all kinds of stuff. It does not take a lot of supplies, so I have a half sheet of the thick white cardstock, and I've cut it 4 1/4 by 11. So it's a bottom. I like these because they, you know, they stay up real well when you send them. You're going to want to make these for your July or August birthdays. So if you do 30, you know, if you send out 30 birthday cards, you know, this will pay for itself. All right, so I'm using a piece of Lemon Lime Twist for my card front, and I've run it through, what's the name of the embossing folder? The, I'm gonna find it. It's the Painted Texture 3D embossing folder. Now this is not in the new catalog. I didn't mark it off as retiring though, so it could be retiring and I missed it, or it could be going to online exclusive. I don't remember. If you don't have this and you want it, I would suggest you get it soon though. Okay, so that's our base. Now let's do some decorating. Okay, so we're going to do a little masking and using our blending brushes. This is the larger of the stitch squares from the Stylish Shapes. Now you can just cut a square. You don't have to use the Stylish Shapes. Cutting a square is perfectly fine. So I'm going to create a little beach scene. So I'm going to start off with some sand with my crumb cake. And I have just cut some little masks. And these have been used the whole month. They were the whole month, so they've been used at least 40 times, if not more. So these were giant Post-it notes. You can use a regular size postage note. And I just cut kind of a wavy line. All right, I cut a wavy line, but I have the sticky I still have sticky there. So I'm going to use my blending brush and scrub it in my crumb cake ink pad. And then we're just going to do a little bit of sand. I'm going to go in lightly because you can always build the color. So I like to start light and then add a little more color if I need it. And you notice I'm going in a circular motion. I'm not doing this. This is not how you use the blending brushes. Okay, my mask is very, very abused. Okay, so that's our sand. Isn't that cool? I love masking. Okay, now we are going to do another one, and I have cut this at the same time, and I'm going to cover that sand. Cover the sand. And then I'm going to use just a piece of Post-it note tape. You could just use paper. Oh, okay, let's do this. Let's line this up because I want a nice straight horizon. When you go to the beach, you have a good horizon of the water. It's completely straight. I'm gonna put a little more water. Let's go up one more grid. This is where our grid paper comes in real handy. And this will also help hold it down. Okay, I want to get that lined up. Put that there, and then mask off my sand. And now I have my little bit of ocean we're gonna color. So I'm using Azure Afternoon for my ocean. And that's a very juicy pad. So I'm gonna start out light and build up. My masks have gotten a little bit delicate and they're not super sticky, so I'm just trying to be careful. Let's see if that worked. That looks good. Oh, perfect. Okay, I can throw this away now. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit more. I'm gonna add some clouds. So this is Balmy Blue, and I am using the Basic Borders dies. Now these are not carrying over. I am really gonna miss this because this is the cloud one, and I use this all the time, so I'm gonna have to find something else to use. All right, so I'm using Balmy Blue, and I am going to take this and do it at some different angles. And just very lightly am I going to mask a little bit past right there, so you can see the clouds are white, then you see that blue in the background. Do a little bit there, and then I'm gonna add a little bit up here, just like that. I love, that's my favorite masking technique, and I love those dies. I'm gonna be very sad to see those go. All right, last thing we are going to mask is a sun, and I had a little sun die cut, and I don't know what happened to it. We may do that in a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what happened to my sun. We do have, in our dies for this set, we do have a sun, a little circle right here. Okay, and because I did the whole background with masking, I would like to use the sun to mask. So let's grab a little scrap. And I mean, I really did have a sun mask, and I don't know what happened to it. Huh. Well, you know, that's just one of those things that happens. Things go disappearing. So let's just die cut this circle out of some scrap paper real quick. I don't want it right on the edge because I don't want my my ink to go past there. All right. Situation remedied. Okay, I'm going to use this sun. I'm going to put it kind of high in my sky, right about there. Let's grab some Daffodil Delight. Make sure I don't lose that little circle die. Okay, we're definitely going to be using this bundle again this summer because this is such a great summer card or set for summer. Look at my sun. I love it. All right, now in the stamp set, we've got a seagull. So, you know, if you've been to the beach, you have to have a seagull with you at the beach. We're going to put him kind of flying low there. All right, that's all we're going to do on that piece. So let's set this over here for now. All right, then we have a scrap of paper. We're going to stamp an umbrella and a chair right here. And we have dies that are going to go on those. So we are just going to run that through the die cut emboss machine, and just like that, they are already die cut and wrinkled maybe. And then let's grab some, got some colors. I might just do, I think I'm going to do, I've got Melon Mambo, and I'm going to do the light Melon Mambo on our beach umbrella right here. Okay, and we're going to do our beach chair with Melon Mambo too. All right, I'll get the seat. There we go. All right, then I'm not going to use the oranges. I'm going to use lemon lime twist. We're going to do dark lemon lime over here on this side of the umbrella. And then we're going to use light lemon lime twist on the other side of the umbrella. I don't know it's going to be a huge difference, but it'll be a little bit of a difference, just to make it different. Okay. Does that make sense? Okay, let's do some assembly. So here's our happy birthday. I cut the detail happy birthday out of Melon Mambo. I haven't poked out all the little pieces, so make sure that always gets done. Okay, happy and then birthday. I like this one because the I is attached to the word. There's nothing worse than having to find an I and save it when you're die cutting. That is like one of my worst pet peeves. All right, so for assembly, I am going to glue the happy birthday, and you could have used one of our adhesive sheets, which of course, you know, that would be the easy thing to do, is put it on the Melon Mambo and run it through, or you can use just a little dabs of liquid glue like that. And then there's this shadow die, and I did it in white just to kind of make my happy birthday really pop out. I mean, that stands out really well. Okay, a little bit on this one. I'm not being particular. As long as it's got a bit of coverage, it'll be fine. We don't have to cover every single inch of that. Okay. Now we'll grab some dimensionals. I've got some big ones. I've got some little ones. We'll use our big ones on here. And then, oh, we could probably even use big ones here. We'll put one there, one right there. There, that's all we need. I'm going to put the words down first. That will help me with placement of my square. Happy birthday right in the middle. All right, let's get our beach on there. Perfect. All right, we're going to stick our umbrella on. I don't want to cover up my sun. And I could even have that umbrella going a little bit off. Now, if you want to cut a little sliver of dimensional from the edge to put under there, you can. I am not going to worry about that. I am going to just leave that. I don't know. Let's see if a big dimensional will fit. It will. And then we've got our beach chair right there, looking off to the seagull. And if we want, we can add a couple of these. I have these cute little embellishments. These are iridescent foil gems. These will also, I think, be carrying over. I'll just put a big and a small. It kind of looks like a little bit of sand glass or something, but they're kind of clear, so you can use those on any color. Okay, let's stamp a sentiment. We have got this one that just says, wishing you a beautiful day. And this is in the stamp set as well. I'm just going to do that in Memento. And do we want to decorate the inside? Let's use this. I don't want to color with my blends on the inside because that will bleed through to the back of the card. Not car. It will bleed through and you'll see it on the back. Doesn't look good. So if you want to color on the inside, cut yourself another piece of white to go inside, like 4 by 5 1/4, and then color on that and then glue it on the inside. Here I'm just going to leave, or you can use your markers. If you use your Stampin' Write markers instead of these normally do not bleed through, so you could color very lightly with those if you have them. But otherwise, you know, Seagull, he's just happy to be there. He doesn't have to be colored because they're black and white anyway. All right, that is our project now. We could do the front of our envelope because it will bleed through, but not through the whole 2 layers. So let's do that. I'm going to just do the beach chair and the seagull. Oh my gosh, so cute. I gotta do it to match, right? And then the seat. See, it won't go through the back. You can see it without the card, but we'll put the card will be in there. Okay, so that's it for our project today. I know we used a lot of products. If you are a stamper, an avid stamper at home, you're gonna have a lot of these products. Or if not, if you don't have this set, just make a little banner that says happy birthday, or you know, use one of these other sentiments. We've got enjoy today. We could just stamp happy birthday on a banner right here, or sending sunshine your way. You can stamp anything, and you don't have to use that embossing folder. I just thought it looked kind of fun, like sand or the beach. So yeah, you make it you, and you do, you know, use what you have. All right, thanks everybody for stopping by. If you place an order of $50 or more this month, you're gonna get a little goodie in the mail from me along with a thank you card. So I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you all next time. All right, bye-bye.